Welcome to episode 2 of Security Minutes with SecurityHQ and Data 3. I've got with me Farhan and Mitch again. Today, I'd like to focus on security risk management and dashboard updates. Mitch, I'd love to start with you. What's the SecurityHQ and Data 3's approach to risk management within the SOC solution?
Yeah. So our approach to risk management is to surface the priority risks visually and provide recommendations on how to remediate. So what this typically looks like is providing an overview of the risks visually with a score to each of those risks, and then context on and prioritization on why those risks need to be remediated and recommendations on how to do so.
How does the customer interact with those recommendations?
So typically the customer will interact on those recommendations through a couple of different ways. One will be through the platform. So the platform is the single pane of glass, and what that does is provides the customers with the visibility and the capability to interact directly with the SOC on particular incidents, or if there's a particular trend that's been identified. What that also will mean is that single pane of glass forms the basis for the weekly cadence meetings that the SOC and the customer will have, which we'll get to a bit later.
Farhan, how does the dashboard help organizations to really drive that risk mitigation?
It's a single dashboard. So the customer does not have to go between multiple tools. So be it incident response or the incident management or the risk center. So I would like to touch on the risk center, where the platform itself is built in a way where it follows the standards from NCSC, the NIST framework of 853, and it also has got MITRE tactics and techniques mapped to it. The risk center allows SOC to assess the maturity of an organization. So we use CAF to do that. So we use that framework where we actually interact with the customer, understand what policies, procedures, controls they have in the environment, and that forms the very base of the risk center, and it goes on from there.
So another unique, I guess, position that we would take is that through the onboarding process, we're gaining inside intelligence about the organization. We're understanding the critical assets, the critical information. That's all being uploaded into the dashboard and provided to the analysts, and ultimately helps us, deliver on that outcome for the customers.
Very true. Something here, and this is very important, because when we say that we are an extension, or a team is an extension of customer's environment or customer's team, they should know what the environment is like, and that's where the onboarding process is a key to all of the service.
Mitch, Farhan, thank you very much for another really informative episode. Lots of great insights shared. If you'd like more information on what we've talked about, please visit data3.com/security. You can find information on the managed services that we've discussed and the offerings. And please stay tuned for our next episode, where we will be discussing the unique SOC experience.